What's up guys, me doing another video, and today's video is really exciting because this is some really awesome breaking news. So this video is about Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. So this isn't Modern Warfare 2 being backwards compatible, this is Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. So in 2016 we got Infinite Warfare and Modern Warfare Remastered, but it is a highly likely possibility that this year in 2018 we will get Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. So we have quite a bit of evidence for all of this. So the biggest piece of evidence here comes from Amazon Italy. So they added 2 new listings for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 Remastered for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, and this comes from Activision Blizzard's official Amazon account. So to my knowledge and from what everybody is saying, there is no way that any products can be added to their Amazon account if it wasn't from that account. So these were listings from that official Activision Blizzard account. So this is like the official corporate account that they actually sell products through Amazon with, and they added COD Modern Warfare 2 Remastered for PlayStation 4 and COD Modern Warfare 2 Remastered for Xbox One on here. It's super freaking exciting. It has it listed for $19.99. That's euros. But for US dollars, it's $25 approximately, with exchange rates and whatnot. But also, the other really exciting thing about this is that the release date for it is April 30th, 2018. So, April 30th, that sounds more like it could be a placeholder, but typically with Amazon, if you put up a game on Amazon or really any product, and if you have a placeholder, it would typically be December 31st, say 2018. And so if they had it for December 31st, 2018, then we would know, oh, that's obviously a placeholder. But whereas this is April 30th, 2018, that's like a specific day, which is kind of interesting. And so they didn't put December 31st, but instead they put the last day in April, which is really interesting and kind of, weird that they would do this, but it would be really awesome. And so a lot of people are actually thinking this is real because this comes from Amazon Italy, and it comes from Activision and Blizzard's official Amazon account. So there's a couple different things here that I want to discuss. First off, the price. So the price for it to be actually $25 US, I highly doubt that, because Modern Warfare Remastered, if you wanted to get that, you had to buy the $100 version, or I think it was the $80 version actually, of Infinite Warfare to get access to that. Eventually they sold it separately for I think $40, and for them to sell Modern Warfare 2 Remastered for $15 less than that, for just $25, I find that highly unlikely. So I think it would probably be a $40 purchase, or maybe even a $60 purchase would be my guess, since it is Activision and they like to get every last penny out of you. The next thing is the release date. So for it being a release date for April 30th, I find that highly unlikely, but it is possible. So I find it highly unlikely that they would release it that soon, because that's basically a month and a week away. So 5 weeks or 6 weeks away from when this comes out. And there has been no official announcement, no leaks, no teasers, no trailers, nothing for Activision to just drop, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 Remastered just like that out of the blue. That would be a huge no-no, because usually with huge AAA games, they want to build up as much hype as possible, and that's why they say for Black Ops 4 this year, they announced the game officially here in March, at the very beginning of March, but the game doesn't come out till October. So they want to build up as much hype so they can get as many pre-orders in as possible, but they haven't announced it yet for Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. But, it's still possible for them to release it, because, obviously, with Black Ops 4 coming out a month earlier, Activision is open to release dates changing and changing up the whole, standard formula that we've had for years and years and years of a Call of Duty game being, teased in April, revealed in, May, and then released in November. And now Activision is shaking all that up, and for them also to put out a Modern Warfare 2 Remastered in April, it would make sense, because April and spring and these kinds of months, April, March, May, these are the months where most Call of Duty games, they kind of dip, where most people have played the game. You know, the game comes out in November, they play it, and then by the time this, you know, part of the year rolls around, people are, you know, kind of bored of the game, kind of moved on to other things. Other new games are coming out in the spring, and so that people are picking up those games, and so, you know, games are losing hype, and they don't have many players on. Plus, Fortnite and PUBG, so PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, are out, and those are absolutely demolishing the market right now. And World War II is already out, and the only thing that World War II can really do to get people to play the game again are DLC map packs, which those are already basically set, and you can only release those, you know, every once in a while, or, you know, limited time events. And they have that going on with Shamrock and all, but I don't see many Fortnite players or PUBG players being like, oh man, I gotta hop back on to World War II, they got this special event. No, they're gonna stay playing PUBG or Fortnite. Well, this would be an excellent move on Activision's part to bring people over from PUBG and from Fortnite. Like, what better game to steal the crowd back than Modern Warfare 2 Remastered? Like, Modern Warfare 2 is like the #1 like pinnacle of Call of Duty. This is the Call of Duty that is like the most nostalgic for everybody. This is the one that like everybody loves. Even with Danger Close, you know, Noob Tubes and One Man Army Noob Tubes, it is still a really fun game, and it's something that a lot of people have been comparing Fortnite to. Some people are saying like, oh, I haven't had this much fun playing a video game since Modern Warfare 2. And so for Activision to bring back Modern Warfare 2 would be huge, and would definitely take a whole lot of steam away from Fortnite and from PUBG and bring it back to Call of Duty just in time for them to release Black Ops 4. So, you know, you get on that hype train of playing Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, everybody comes back over and is playing this game, and then sure enough, before you know it, bam, Black Ops 4 is out. People are like, oh yeah, Black Ops 4, start playing Black Ops 4 and stuff. And, you know, that's just really good for Call of Duty and for Activision, because that means sales. 2 games coming out this year, and it would just be really good. But I really think that Activision would have to put out a statement or something about it now, announce it now, and, you know, put out some trailers for it. But, you know, I think it's still possible, but I don't know if the April 30th date would stick. I think maybe a June release date would really be good for this game, because, you know, tons of people are going to be out of school, so that means more people are going to have time to play the game and buy it and just spend more time on the game. And what a better time for a game to come out is at the beginning of the summer, you know? It'd be perfect. But this last thing that we have here for this video today comes from Raven Software on Twitter. So they put out a tweet of this image right here, and someone commented on it saying, this looks like the intro to Modern Warfare 2, and then Marcus Sellers, you know, replied to it. He's an insider in the gaming community, and he has been known to leak things before. He leaked like the Black Ops 4 teaser trailer, saying, you know, exactly when that would come out and everything like that. So for him to be like specifically getting attention on this, and to this tweet about it being the intro to Modern Warfare 2, seems like he might have some inside information about Modern Warfare 2 coming. Plus, Raven remastered Modern Warfare 1, so Call of Duty 4, you know, in 2 years ago. So it's definitely possible that they could have been remastering Modern Warfare 2 in the meantime. So I posted a video about Black Ops 2 Remastered a little while ago, and in there I came up with a bunch of reasons why Raven could be remastering Black Ops 2 this year to go alongside Black Ops 4. But all those things still stand, but instead of them remastering Black Ops 2, to do Modern Warfare 2 instead. So if you guys haven't checked out that video, you guys can do so on screen. And yeah, it's just, I think it's a really likely possibility that we could get Modern Warfare 2 remastered this year. Raven would definitely be the ones making it, and even like Infinity Ward can be helping them, because Activision has just been throwing this whole like 3-year cycle and everything we know about Call of Duty in just a big old mess, and just wants everything to change. And we even had that statement from Activision CEO a while ago saying that the next 3 years of Call of Duty are going to be the best in the franchise history. That the next games that we're going to be having, the next 3 years, are going to be the best. So that starts this year in 2018. So 2018, 2019, and 2020. So 2018 with Black Ops 4, and what better way to have this year, you know, be such an amazing and perfect year for the 3-year, you know, amazing, perfect Call of Duty year cycle thing, than to have Modern Warfare 2 remastered along with it. That would be perfect, and I know everybody would love that. So tell me what you guys think of all this in the comments down below. I'm really excited for this. I'll keep you guys up to date with any new news and information we have regarding this, but that's all we have for it today, guys. So if you guys enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you disliked it, then make sure you give the video a dislike, but let me know your guys' thoughts and feelings and everything in the comments down below. What do you guys think about Modern Warfare 2 Remastered? What do you guys think about Danger Close, One Man Army, Noob Tubes? Leave those in the comments down below as well. And yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.